Hello, lovely listeners, and welcome back to the Lovely Podcast. Today, we're diving into a fascinating story that's equal parts business savvy, resilience, and a touch of controversy. I'm Leah, your host, and as always, I'm here to explore the most intriguing topics shaping our modern world. In today's episode, we're talking about Monica Huldt, aka Swedish Bella, a woman who has turned her OnlyFans career into a six-figure success story. But behind the glamour lies an incredible amount of strategy, grit, and sacrifice. It's a story that challenges stereotypes and raises some serious questions about empowerment, relationships, and the price of online fame. Let's start with the basics. Monica Huldt, or Swedish Bella as she's known online, is a top creator on OnlyFans. She's making well over $100,000 a month, which is absolutely mind-blowing. But what really stood out to me is how she approaches this as a full-time business. Jess, did you know she works up to 18 hours a day managing her platform?
18 hours? That's intense. People often assume OnlyFans creators just take a few pictures or videos and call it a day. But clearly, there's so much more happening behind the scenes.
Exactly. Monica has to manage content creation, respond to subscribers, handle marketing, and even deal with customer service. She's essentially running a one-woman empire. But what's fascinating is how she talks about maintaining boundaries with her husband, who fully supports her career.
That part really caught my attention too. In the video, Monica shares how her husband is not only supportive, but actually helps her with the technical side of her business. It's such a modern take on relationships and partnerships.
Totally. And while their dynamic works for them, it does raise questions about how couples navigate trust and boundaries in these unique situations. Monica openly acknowledges that jealousy can creep in, but says communication is key. I think that's a universal lesson for any relationship, don't you?
Absolutely. And another thing that stood out is how unapologetically Monica owns her career choice. She talks about overcoming stigma, especially from her conservative Polish background. That takes a lot of courage.
It really does. I do know something about it. But what struck me most was her insight into the emotional labor involved. She mentioned how much energy it takes to stay positive and engaged with her fans. Something a lot of people don't realize about this line of work.
Right. And she also highlighted the mental health challenges that come with being so exposed online. The constant judgment, the pressure to always be on. It's a lot to handle.
And yet, Monica manages to keep a strong focus on her goals. She's saving aggressively for her future and sees her OnlyFans career as a stepping stone to financial independence. That level of foresight is inspiring, no matter what industry you're in.
It really is. I also loved her advice to other creators. She emphasized the importance of staying authentic and building genuine connections with fans. That's such a refreshing perspective in a world that often prioritizes quantity over quality.
So, what can we learn from Monica Huldt's story? Whether you agree with her career choice or not, there's no denying her work ethic, determination, and ability to navigate challenges with grace. It's a powerful reminder that success comes in many forms and that the road to it often requires more effort than we realize.
Absolutely, Leah. Monica's story is about more than just OnlyFans. It's about breaking barriers, defying expectations, and staying true to yourself. And those are lessons we can all take to heart.
Before we go, we'd love to hear from you, lovely listeners. What do you think about Monica's approach to success? Does her story change how you view the adult content industry? Drop your thoughts in the comments or send us a message on social media.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Lovely Podcast. And as always, thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Until then, stay curious and take care.